Hey guys, it's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another sit-down video. I actually filmed a sit-down video. The first one I had filmed and edited in a really long time yesterday, and it was my YouTube story and me just kind of ranting about YouTube. And I was gonna wait to upload it because I had already uploaded a video yesterday, but after I had edited it, I really loved the way it turned out. So I decided to go ahead and just upload it for you guys and see the responses, and the responses were absolutely incredible. I cannot thank you guys enough for watching that video and giving me literally the greatest feedback ever. I loved being nostalgic in the comments about the old YouTube and talking about my duct tape wallets and just random stuff like that. It really warmed my heart and made me really happy. So thank you so much for all the good feedback on that video. And go check it out if you haven't already because I'm pretty proud of it. It was a pretty good video. So yeah, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about college, kind of more of my back to school series, and giving you a little update on my life in college. So if you didn't know, I go to the University of Cincinnati. I'm a senior this year. I actually start school next week, which is insane. It's my first week of school ever. I can't fathom that. Like, going into my classes is actually going to be the last time I walk into a class and don't know anyone. Hopefully I know people at this point, but it's just mind-boggling to me, honestly, and I'm really excited. I always, towards the end of summer, get kind of bored. I usually have pretty busy traveling summers, but towards the end of the summer, I'm always really ready to start school just because I really like being on a schedule. I like the livelihood of campus when everyone's going to and from classes. I feel like everyone has a goal around the school year, and that's really motivating to me. Obviously, a goal to do well in school, but I don't know, I like the idea of everyone going to the library together, grabbing a coffee together, getting some work done, and I don't know, it's just fun. I like it. I like school. I feel like not that many people say that, but yeah. Anyways, before I forget, like I said, go to the University of Cincinnati. I am a communications major on a public relations track, which means I'm getting a public relations certificate, or PR for short if you don't understand what that is. And also I'm minoring in electronic media, so music, video, and audio production. Video, audio, and photo, yeah. It's kind of all three of those in one. So basically a lot of the things I'm doing on YouTube. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I was able to graduate early on accident. So yes, I am graduating in December. This is my last semester of college, which is so crazy. The past 3 years have seriously flown by. I'm not even kidding. I was in the dorms and I blinked, and now I am living in this house for the third year in a row with the same roommates. It is so wild to think of the person I was when I entered college, because I swear every single year, I don't know how, it's just I've slowly transformed. And I mean, you guys have mentioned, and even in the last video I uploaded, I just seem like such a different person. And for the better. I really do think college changed me for the better. So yeah, I will get to the how I'm graduating early on accident, but I do want to talk a little bit about just college in general and my thoughts about it. I love college. I feel like I would love any college I went to. I really enjoy University of Cincinnati because my university was a lot like my high school in the sense of how they scheduled their classes and how they kind of spread everything out. And I don't know, obviously I don't know how other colleges are. But basically going into college, I didn't really know if it was the path for me because, as you know, a lot of YouTubers actually just skip the college scene and they go straight to LA or wherever and start trying to do YouTube full time. Also, sorry if I'm stuttering on my words a lot. I'm really amped up on this coffee. If you guys have a Daylight Donuts near you, I really recommend the Highlander Grog brew that they have. That's kind of a tongue twister, but it's so freaking good. It literally tastes like butterscotch pie. I'm not even kidding you. And I put hazelnut cream in it. It tastes like dessert, but it's coffee, so it makes you super hyped, obviously. Coffee still affects me just as much as the first day I ever had it. I don't know why I haven't gained a tolerance. I'm not mad about it, except for that I kind of am because I love the taste. And sometimes I have to get decaf, so I'm not actually jumping off of walls. But yeah, anyways, that's besides the point. So I didn't know if college was for me because I was very consistent with my growth on YouTube in high school. And towards the end of high school, I was like, wow, like if I stop this consistent growth, if college is too hard to balance it, this might not be able to be my career, whatever. And as I mentioned in my last video, I really do want this to be my career for the rest of my life because it is what I'm very passionate about. I love connecting with you guys. I love talking to a camera. I love editing. I love just everything about it. I love being in front of a screen and behind a screen, which in every other career path, you usually have to pick one or the other. People are always like, you should go into broadcast journalism or you should go into editing. And I'm like, no, I can't pick one. Like, I like them all. And I was thinking about it for a really long time and I felt very naive. I felt like I would love more education just because I've never been someone who hates school. I've always like made the best of every situation I'm in, which is something I'm very proud of, I guess. And where I went to high school, it was such a norm. Like everyone just graduates and goes to college. Like that's what you do. Like if you don't go to college, like you're kind of like looked down upon or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I heard college is the best 4 years of your life. Why not, you know, get myself a little experience? I feel like I would be able to be more relatable with you guys. And I loved it. Freshman year was so eye-opening to me. It was like the first time you could kind of while out, but you still had to be responsible for your studies and you were able to skip classes if you wanted to. You know, your mom or dad weren't gonna get mad at you. You weren't gonna get a call from the office. You had to kind of put on yourself to go to class so that you would do well for your finals, so that you knew what homework was going on. It's just kind of so you were like on the right track in school. So basically halfway through college, I did have a mental breakdown. I was just like, wow, I'm watching all my YouTube friends like really thrive. I think I was just having a really hard semester because like college for me has just been kind of up and down where it'll be really easy and then I'll like randomly get like a couple really hard classes in one semester and I'll kind of like tank for a second and then I'll be fine again. I usually do better fall semester just because after the summer of like relaxing and having fun, I'm like really wanting to grind. But like when spring semester comes around, I'm like, yeah, this is great, but it's cold outside. I don't want to go to class, blah, 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 blah. My stomach is growling. Anyways, so I had that little mental breakdown. I was crying to my parents. I was like, I know I could be thriving right now. And like, if I put all of my time and heart and effort into YouTube instead of college, I was like, I don't know if I can do another 2 years. That's like a long freaking time. But after I left there, I pulled myself together. I was like, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not wasting $40,000 on what I've already learned because in my school, every semester is $10,000 and I do have to pay for half of it. So every semester I get a big chunk of $5,000 taken out of my bank account and it's a lot, you know, that's like a lot of my savings and every single time I'm like, oh, I could be making money instead of spending money, like blah, blah, blah. But in the end, I know it's worth it because I mean, just being in a communications major, I might be different, but everything I'm learning is stuff that I can use and I do use in every single day life, whether I consciously think about it or not. It's just insane how much better I've gotten at talking to people and connecting with people through learning about how people think and the way you're supposed to talk to be able to be respected. I don't know, it's like weird. I really recommend communications if you don't know what major to go into because I was going to go in undecided and then I realized that I did kind of want to be on some sort of a path so I didn't have to go to school for 5 years. So I was like, you know what, communications is easy, simple, I know it gets a bad rep, but I'm just going to try it. And it was the best decision I could have ever made. I literally think that this was a major that was made for me. I'm really passionate about it. And that's why I kind of kept with college. Now, moving on to the part of me being able to graduate early on accident. People hate me when I say that. They're like, I'm so freaking jealous of you. I have to have an extra semester on accident. Like, how'd you do that? So basically, when you go into school, at least for me, I'm obviously just basing this off of my own experience. Everyone's college experience is different. You know, we all go to different schools, we're all with different friend groups, so we're just all different, okay? So take everything I say with a grain of salt, but when I went into college, my advisor was recommending 15 credit hours all throughout the board, and that will give you exactly how much you need to graduate in 4 years. I was like, you know what, that sounds really awesome, but I really do want to take this Music of the Beatles class. And basically 15 credit hours is 5 classes, and then 18 credit hours is 6 classes, and 12 is 4. If you aren't in college and don't know that kind of stuff. So I was like, you know what, I do want to take this random class. I was like, I'll just do my 15 credit hours and then I'll just add on that class. So I'll do 18, you know? I was like, if I want to drop a class, I can, and then I'll just take it another semester. But I was like, I'm just going to try to start out with 18 because I don't know any better. which I really recommend. When you are starting college, you don't know how much is a normal workload, and you kind of like make your own normal workload. So if you have the chance to take like 18 credit hours early on, I really recommend you do it, because number one, freshman classes are obviously the easiest. They're gonna get harder every single year, and you obviously just don't know any better. So if you're trying to make yourself have good study habits and a good, you know, work ethic, then I really recommend kind of booking your first year of college really packed, because that is one of the main reasons I'm graduating early, because I took that one extra class each semester my freshman year, and then every single year I've gone down one class for the semesters. But I have taken summer classes, and I'll get to that in a second. So my freshman year, I honestly think I did better freshman year than I have in any other semester because of how packed my schedule was. I was constantly having to think of deadlines and having to think of school 24/7. This last semester, I think I did my worst because it was my least filled semester. I actually only did 12 credit hours, and I was so not in like the mode of school because I barely had any homework or like barely had to go to like a physical class. Thought that I was like kind of in summer school and could kind of do what I wanted, and I wasn't just going to the library and getting everything done and stuff like that. Whew, I'm talking really fast, I just realized. But yeah, so I ended up having to take some summer classes because with my minor, I entered into it a semester late, and they only offered one of the classes over the summer. And luckily it was an online class, which I really do recommend online classes. I always do half and half, online and in person. Unless I'm doing 18 credit hours, then I'll do 4 in class and 2 online, which is what I'm doing this upcoming semester as my last semester of college. But online classes, well, if you're like me and you love being online in general, they're really nice. I'm just really bad at paying attention in class anyways, so being able to like teach yourself material is something I do anyways, so online classes are really great for me. Also, while my camera died, I just ordered Skyline for the 4th day in a row. Like, I obviously really missed Cincinnati. If you know what Skyline is, comment down below and let me know, because it's amazing and I literally missed it so much when I was gone. Oh yeah, and if you didn't know, I am back in Cincinnati because school starts on Monday. But yeah, like I was saying, some online classes you have to be careful with because it's like triple the amount of work, and then I'm like, wow, I just wish I took it in class so that it wouldn't be this hard. But you just have to look on like ratemyprofessor.com before and really see what other people are legitimately saying. Also, it really helps to be in a sorority when it comes to classes, just because I can write in my sorority's group message and be like, hey, has anyone had this teacher? Any good or bad things you've heard about the class or anything? And most times someone in your sorority has been in that class or had that teacher. It's just a really good way to kind of be communicative in that sense. I'm sure there's also a lot of Facebook pages if you're not in a sorority that's like communications majors, class of 2019 or anything like that. It's just still so wild to me that I've always said I'm class of 2019, but by 2019 I will be in the real world. It's like I always said 2018 is my last year of play and 2019 is all down to business, but it's crazy that it's over halfway through 2018. Time legitimately flies by so fast. My thoughts are all over the place in this video, but seriously, like, how is it just 3 years ago that I made my move-in day vlog for my dorm and had the J. Cole in the background? Like, that seems like yesterday. I'm not even kidding. So a lot of people say, oh, like, don't rush out of college. You're not going to want to. And I totally felt that. Like, I was so in love with college after just I go back and forth obviously with loving a school because not everyone like loves school, but I really do appreciate the knowledge I'm getting in college. I feel so much less naive as a human. I feel a lot more responsible and I'm a lot more confident in myself, I guess. And like I've said before, I swear I've changed every single year and I don't even know how. You can see it year to year to year, but you can't see it like day to day to day. It's just like honestly making mistakes and learning and growing from them, you know, getting in and out of relationships and friendships and realizing, narrowing down what I like accept in my life and what I want to put out to other people's lives. I think is a big essence of college. Like I feel like I'd be so naive and irresponsible if I didn't. That's just personally me. I have so many friends who didn't go to college that are so much more responsible than me and just really like have always had it together. But I really do think it's helped me a lot in that aspect. And the reason I'm graduating early is because I am trying to save money and kind of get the ball rolling on, you know, making content that you guys want to see and very good quality content and making it more of a career path for me. So what I'm doing is I'm graduating in December, and then I have this lease until the end of next summer. So I'm just going to be waiting around and grinding on YouTube and really working really hard to get my platform back up there. And then I am going to watch all my friends graduate and then see where life takes me. I might apply to some social media jobs for companies if YouTube doesn't work out, or if I want a little extra side gig. I'm just gonna literally play life by ear, and I think that's like one of my favorite things ever, is just to take it day by day, because you always hear like you're supposed to live in the moment, but taking life day by day is legitimately living in the moment, as long as you have a path of success that you know you want. It doesn't have to be a very specific thought out path. As long as you know you want success and you're not afraid to do anything for that, is a good mindset to have, obviously. I should have honestly asked you guys to ask me questions for this video, because my thoughts, like I said, are all jumbled. I kind of just wanted to give you guys an update on where I'm at in college. I'm so grateful I've had the experiences I do have in college, and I was able to send myself here. I'm so grateful that my parents split it in half with me as well. But it's just so crazy to think that it's gonna be over and I'm going to be in the real world in less than a year. I'm gonna try so hard to make this my best semester yet, my last semester yet, and that's kind of what's keeping me going. I'm like, wow, this is the last time, you know, I'm gonna have to study really hard for midterms, so I'm gonna try to make it my best. I'm so incredibly excited to finally be done and have every single day be a canvas that I can paint. That's so cheesy and such a weird analogy, but seriously, like, I can't wait. I love in the summer, especially around like this week, I've been doing this a lot. I just wake up and I'm like, what do I want to do today? What am I going to do to become a better person, become more productive, to overall better my life? And I think that that's going to be every single day when I graduate college. It's really easy to make college work hard, play hard, you know, everyone's going out all the time, or everyone's studying all the time, but when you have neither to do, it's like, I don't deserve to go out because I have nothing to celebrate, or I don't deserve to sit at home because everyone else is celebrating. I don't know, that doesn't make sense. I don't know, it's cool to be able to, it's cool and it's scary to know that you have no idea what the future will hold. I feel like it then becomes up to you to make it happen, and that's something that I've always been luckily very good at, is just making shit happen. And I'm excited to make shit happen. I will be keeping up my Depop as much as possible because I love doing that, like I literally love it. And I'm excited to just live it up. But yeah, this is just a quick video about me, how I'm able to graduate early. I don't even know if I finished talking about all the semesters. Long story short, the reason I'm graduating early is because I did 18 credit hours. I had to take summer classes, and then I did 15 credit hours. I had to take more summer classes, and then I did 12 credit hours, and then I did an internship that gained me 5 credit hours. And now I'm packing my last semester with 18 credit hours to be able to finish and not have to pay $10,000 for another semester. Always thinking. And no, I'm not extremely smart, and yes, I have failed a college class before, but it's putting just your best effort into every little assignment and every class that really matters in the end. And college professors see effort, and if they see that you're putting in the effort, they won't fail you, and that's that. So I knew exactly why I failed the one class I did, and I ended up retaking it and being totally fine. It was math. Okay, no one's that good at math. And I had to take a math for like my basic like GED. And I had to take math to be able to graduate. I don't know, whatever. But anyways, that's besides the point. Today I just wanted to kind of give you an update on my college life, where I'm at, how I'm graduating early. If you guys want to see any specific videos in my back to school series, I would love to make more like informational videos for you guys. Just comment down below your requests, because I will be filming a lot this week as my last week of being free until school starts. I literally might vlog my first week of school. We'll see. If you guys want to see that, also comment down below. But I'm down to keep this back to school series going on for a little while, because I haven't made my college videos in a hot second. And I know a lot of you guys are college students or going into college and love that content, and I want to start making content that you guys will enjoy. So yes, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it made any sort of sense at all. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you thought. Also, be sure to subscribe if you're not already. I'm super glad you're here. Thanks for sticking around. If you are subscribed, I freaking love you. If you made it to this point of the video, comment down below Sarah's Studious, because, you know, graduating early life. No, I'm just kidding. I'm literally like, just got lucky. But sure, comment down below. Like, I'm just curious if you made it this far. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. Peace.